What's up, nerds, and welcome to another noisy news week for the week of October 31st, 2025. Here's where I share some notable news posted to noisypixel.net this past week. Before we get into the news, I just want to say happy Halloween. I'm lazily dressing up for you today, but I hope you all had a great holiday and got every candy that you asked for. Now, it might be controversial, but I would say that my favorite candy, and I know none of you asked, okay, but I'm going to tell you anyway, Almond Joy. You wouldn't have expected that. All you like Reese's and stuff, but you know what? As you get older, you start to appreciate just how freaking good coconut is. So be sure to let me know in the comments below what your favorite candy is, and I'll tell you how wrong you are. Today we're covering a big revision in the Animal Crossing Kingdom, a design debate in Final Fantasy VII, and some leadership changes at Remedy, among other headlines. So let's get into it. Nintendo has announced Animal Crossing New Horizons Switch 2 Edition along with a major free update for the base game. Both are set to launch on January 15th, 2026. The new version includes 4K visuals, mouse controls, a built-in mic megaphone, online play for up to 12 players, and a feature called Camera Play that lets you see your friends' reactions while playing. I'll be honest, if there's one thing I don't want my friends seeing, is my reactions while I'm playing with them, because most of them are of disappointment. Moving on, the free update adds a resort hotel called Captain's Family, new storage options, and themed crossover items from Nintendo and LEGO. Reactions from fans have been pretty balanced. Many are excited for new content, while others expected a full sequel rather than another update. Still, it's a welcome return for one of Nintendo's biggest games. Moving on, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth director Naoki Hamaguchi is once again defending the use of the non-infamous yellow paint that highlights ledges and walls for traversal. In a new interview, he said, "I get that there is a debate about that, whether that fits with that world or not, whether some people want it, some people don't. I think as a game, there is definitely a need for that kind of thing in a lot of ways." The conversation around yellow paint in games started a few years ago, but continues to divide players today. Hamaguchi-san acknowledged that while some might not like how visible these cues are, they exist to guide players and prevent frustration. He also added the need to guide players around from a gameplay perspective and show them what can be done, what they need to do. There is definitely times where that is needed. Based on these comments, it sounds like yellow paint will remain part of Final Fantasy VII Remake's trilogy moving forward. Square Enix still aims to release the final part of the remake in 2027. Remedy Entertainment CEO Taro Vertala has stepped down following the underperformance of the studio's multiplayer project, FBC Firebreak. In the company's quarterly earnings report, Remedy revealed that it recognized a £14.9 million impairment charge, representing most of the game's development costs and publishing rights. The company's revenue also dropped 32% year over year to about €12.2 million. Board chairman Marcus Mackey has taken over as interim CEO. In his comments to investors, Mackey said that while Firebreak didn't meet commercial expectations, it was technically successful in a cross-platform environment, and the experience would help the studio's future self-published projects. He added, "We have also found positive sides from FBC Firebreak. Our publishing team has built capabilities which support the release of the future self-published titles." Remedy did also add that it's moving development resources to other projects, including Control 2 and its next major title. Despite the setback, the company appears focused on long-term growth. So here's to them and good luck out there. And now, on to more gaming updates from this past week. Quality's upcoming retro survival horror game, Ground Zero, is officially heading to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series, joining its PC release on Steam. The announcement came during the Galaxy's Gaming Showcase, where the team also revealed a new narrative trailer and reminded players that the PC demo is available right now. Set in post-apocalyptic South Korea, 2 months after a meteor impact, Ground Zero follows an elite Korean operative and her Canadian partner exploring the ruins of Busan. The game leans heavily into early survival horror vibes, complete with fixed camera angles, pre-rendered backgrounds, and tank controls. Expect martial arts-infused combat, upgradable weapons, and multiple difficulty options. It's a nostalgic but pretty unique take on the genre, and we're excited to see more of it. The game is in development now, and we'll be sure to let you know about its release date. 2D side-scrolling action game Aeruta will officially leave early access on November 5th, 2025. Developed by From Dawn Games and published by Gravity Games, this title mixes action platforming with bakery management. Yes, you literally fight monsters for ingredients, then bake bread to sell at your shop. The game's been in early access since May 2024, and the full release will include new areas, improved visuals, and added interactions. Players who supported the game in early access will also receive an in-game costume for Patty. It's a cute, unique mix of combat and business sim that looks ready to earn a dedicated fanbase when it releases. Developer Unison Games has announced Descent of Lunaris, a sci-fi dungeon RPG in development for PC. Inspired by wizardry and Shin Megami Tensei, it takes players to a lunar mining base in 2070, where strange signal drives machines mad and wipes out the crew. A team of operatives is sent to investigate, and things quickly spiral into surreal horror. The game itself features grid-based exploration that later shifts into tactical grid battles. Environments warp, perspectives distort, and the soundtrack evolves into fragmented, distorted beats. Each operative can be customized through subclasses, gear modifiers, and leadership traits. It's Unison's game's debut release, and it looks to be an ambitious mix of sci-fi dread and classic dungeon crawling. Chili Room has revealed Loulan the Cursed Sand, a new top-down action RPG developed for PS5 and PC as part of the PlayStation China Hero project. The debut trailer shows a skeletal warrior returning to the fallen kingdom of Loulan in search of a lost princess. Players can shift between bone and sand forms, each offering unique combat advantages and environmental interactions. Combat emphasizes positioning, terrain, and timing, with sand-based abilities adding puzzle elements and alternative strategies. The world draws from historical and mythological influences tied to the Silk Road, creating a distinct fantasy setting rooted in Chinese legend. Idea Factory International has confirmed that Calamity Angels special delivery will finally launch on February 17th, 2026 for PS4, PS5, and Nintendo Switch after a brief delay. The tactical RPG mixes delivery-based missions with roguelike movement and mood management systems. Players will manage a team of chaotic couriers across the Orcotris region, battling monsters and rival crews. The Plus Edition is priced at $54.99 and includes an art book, postcard set, trading card, reversible cover, and collector slipcase. Character designs come from Nanamita Sensei, known for Mary Skelter and Death and Request. Rune Factory developer veterans are back with a new project called Farnia Village, now live on Kickstarter. Led by Shinshichi Manabe, known for his work on Rune Factory 3 and Rune Factory 4, this life sim and action RPG blends farming, combat, and relationships in a cozy fantasy world. The campaign is seeking 5 million yen and aims for a September 2028 release on PC, with console versions planned as stretch goals. Players can farm, fish, forge gear, and build relationships with villagers through dating, marriage, and festivals. It's shaping up to be a spiritual successor to Rune Factory, with a focus on emotional storytelling and daily life in a charming village. Be sure to check this game out if you're a fan of the Rune Factory series. WayForward has confirmed during limited runs showcase that a 7th mainline Shantae game is officially in development. Creative director Matt Bozon shared that the team is hard at work, though no title, platforms, or release window has been revealed at this time. This news follows the recent launch of Shantae Advanced Risky Revolution, a long-lost Game Boy Advance project finally completed and released on modern hardware. No trailer or teaser was shared for the new game, but fans can likely expect the series' trademark humor, transformation, and hair-whipping combat to return. Ziggurat Interactive has announced Bloodrayne Definitive Collection, bringing the full series to PS5 and Nintendo Switch in physical editions for the first time. The release includes the enhanced version of Bloodrayne, Bloodrayne 2, and the 2D spin-off Bloodrayne Betrayal Fresh Bites. The physical editions are being released with strictly limited games and will feature numbered collector versions. These include the revamped editions of the 2 first titles and updated visuals for HD cinematics. There's no release date at this time, but it's a notable revival of the series that helped define the early 2000s action horror era. Polish indie studio Mass Creation released a new teaser trailer for the fairy tale action roguelike Swords and Slippers. The trailer, titled Red Hood vs. Huntsman, introduces a fierce take on Little Red Riding Hoods hunting down the Huntsman in a flashy, over-the-top battle. The game blends hack-and-slash combat and visual novel storytelling for a very over-the-top experience. Players control twisted versions of classic princesses like Snow White and Red Hood, with more to come, and you know what? This team does a damn good job at marketing to their player base. The game's currently supported through Patreon, where backers get early access and development perks. It's an unusual and bold indie project that's definitely finding a niche audience, and we're here to support it. Alpha Nomos is a rhythm-based roguelike hack-and-slash from Ribcage Games, featuring Cello, a weaponized clown girl battling rhythm-possessed puppets. A demo will be available on Steam in early November during the Metroidvania Fusion Festival event. The game syncs combat to music, turning instruments into weapons that strike harder in rhythm. Every run changes with musical power-ups and evolving environments that react to your performance. It's part chaos, part jam session, with a strong emphasis on beat-driven gameplay. Love Our Kiss Endless Memories is now coming to GOG and DL site after being delisted from Steam. Dragome's simulation game will launch on November 27th on PC and Nintendo Switch, priced at $44.99. This new game adds English subtitles with Pro Photo mode for expanded photography options. There's no word why the game was banned on Steam, and there probably won't be, but during gameplay, players join a photography club and pursue one of the 7 heroines through events and interactions. This new release enhances the experience with updated interfaces and additional content, offering a second chance for those who missed it the first time around. Limited Run Games and Implicit Conversations, in collaboration with Square Enix, have announced Fear Effect 2 Retro Helix is coming to PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Nintendo Switch, and PC in 2026. This will be the first time the 2001 classic is playable on modern platforms. The game serves as a prequel to the original Fear Effect and focuses on the intersecting paths of mercenaries Hannah, Royce, and Deke, along with newcomers Rain Kin. Originally known for its anime-inspired art style and motion FX 3D technology, along with its great marketing campaign, bring it back. The upcoming version will also receive physical editions for PS5 and Switch. Look out for this one, guys. Now on to some visual novel news. The anti-romance otome visual novel Club Suicide is now available in English on DL side. Developed by Morpath, the game originally released in Japan in 2020 and is now localized with additional content and a prequel manga included. During gameplay, players take on the role of Ringo, a shy and withdrawn girl who joins a strange club where members plan to die within 7 days. The story explores heavy themes of detachment, connection, and the will to live. The English edition is based on the complete edition, which features new art, music, and an added character route. Bushido Road has shared a new trailer for its upcoming visual novel, Dusk Index Gion, giving us a closer look at Ryo Quinn, one of the lead characters. Co-developed by Cherry Mochi and Mebius, this mystery visual novel launches worldwide on January 29th, 2026 for PC, PS5, Xbox Series, and Switch. The story spans 2 eras, one in the Meiji period and one in present day, using AR technology called Echoes of Kyoto to connect to timelines. Ryo Quinn is a genius engineer and cat lover who helps detectives recreate the past through AR. The game blends mystery, history, and sci-fi elements in a distinctive narrative structure. Also, to cap out the shows, I want to do a game of the week, and for me, we're spotlighting Silly Polly Beast. I actually reviewed this game, so if you haven't watched it, be sure to check it out. This is an intense action horror adventure where you literally skateboard through hell as a mute orphan named Polly. She's trying to escape purgatory, fighting demons, making moral choices, and skating her way through a decaying world. The game mixes third-person combat, weird puzzles, and punk rock attitude. It's tough, and sometimes unfairly so, but that's part of its charm. The stamina system might frustrate you, but the world design, combat variety, and constant surprises might make it worth it. If you're into games that mix art, chaos, and challenge, be sure to give Silly Polly Beast a look, especially for the Halloween season. That's it. That's the news, nerds.